Welcome back to MBE Reacts today. We checking out a video from Cinna. I confronted my dad about his past. Boy, I heard that man was a Rolling Stone. Not leaving his family, but he wasn't leaving his family. But from what I heard, if it was some legs open, he was in them.
That's crazy.
That's what I heard. If it was some legs open, he was in them. That's all I heard. But anyway, in case you don't know, this is Tree. I'm Green. And we here to check out. This is not our first.
Hell no.
Hell no, this ain't our first. I remember now. We just ain't been at Cinna in a while. Shout out to Cinna. She cool people, and we going to check it out. We might give you more Cinna content in the future. Just ask for it, and we might remind us sometimes in the comments, and we might get
I want to do the one where she tried the spiciest wings or something like that. But, I mean, we can still get into this.
Yeah. But anyway, let's get into it.
Listen, you're not allowed to complain about having daughters too much, buddy, all right? Because when you were a parent, you know what you were doing? You were flirting with my teachers. I didn't forget. You were flirting with my nurses. I didn't forget. You were flirting with my assistant principals. I didn't forget. And you slept with my second grade teacher. I didn't forget. And she was my favorite teacher. It was Miss Mindy. And I didn't know until I went to school. No.
Nigga banged her teacher.
I got you something.
I mean,
tacos.
No.
I mean,
What's your number one complaint with me?
If you were single, you
my number.
you gonna be nah, Tristan?
My number one complaint with you?
Bad, I'm hitting it.
What's your number one?
I don't have any complaints. I love you.
That's not true.
Talking about the fact that you're an extreme potty mouth.
No, that is not the complaint that I was talking about. Thank you very much. Hi, Novies.
Extreme drug
What's
addict.
your what? I'm not a drug addict. What's your complaint with me that you've always had since I started working at different jobs?
Not bringing
that you
food.
never brought me any food from the job?
Wow, I'm a hero. You're welcome. I went back to the McDonald's. I haven't been to that McDonald's, by the way, since I stopped working there, and I got you food.
I did see that.
I know, it's better than BMW. Let it out.
Yeah. Wait, hold up. What is this? What's in here?
Oh, that is a gigantic fry.
That's a huge fry.
I did not know that was
There's
that.
more fries in the bag.
Oh, there's more. Oh, wow, they really loaded that up. That's interesting. And a 6-piece nugget. You just got 20 from
Hillary Clinton's emails with the 20. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's what you doing, niggas?
This what we doing now?
That nigga hit that WB ass dance right there. That's how that motherfucking frog used to be.
With the cane.
The cane. These guys just hit the WB band.
That's how that man was dancing. Over there shuffling. Look at him. Massa coming. Massa coming.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
There's no way you just did the thank yous. You did not just do the thank yous. There's no way. There's no way.
So look, this is what I wanted to ask you to do too, right?
Yes, what?
So before you leave, I got 2 Christmas cards. One of my chat members, Mr. Sir Donut, had asked if I could send him a Christmas card.
Chat members?
Right?
You be
And so I
online,
told
OG?
him, I got it. But then I thought better of it. I was like, you know what?
OG, what
Instead
are
of
you
me
doing
just
online?
signing it,
He been
since
streaming
you're
for a
here,
minute now, too.
I would love it if you could sign.
Oh, I'd
a
sign
Merry
it.
Christmas
For like a couple
to
years now.
Sir Master Donut
Yeah.
on one card, right?
Happy
Shout out to
holidays,
OG.
fam. Lucky. Oh, wait, this is a sweet card. Lucky to have you in my life and wishing you a very Merry Christmas. That's actually a good card.
It's on people.
Now, I have
On
beef
people.
with you really fast.
What?
So you mean to tell me that now suddenly you know how to get sweet cards? When the 1 year, and it's specifically my 16th birthday, you got a card with a monkey on it, with gigantic eyeballs, okay, and an ugly smile, and you wrote inside the card, "This looks like you." And then you gave me the card for my birthday. No, it wasn't.
W dad, bro.
No, it
W
was not.
dad.
It was
If you
you.
can't make
And
jokes
so
on
now-
your kid's
I
birthday,
don't know that guy.
So you
nah, W dad. If you can't make jokes on your
Destroyed
kid's
her
birthday,
self-confidence
nigga,
with that one.
You ain't doing parenting right.
Cinna,
if you
one of
can't.
them, destroyed her self-confidence. It looks like me. It was staring at that note.
I tell Armani he look like shit all the time.
You can get him one with a squirrel on it.
His eyes 15. He finna be 16 next month. I might do the same thing.
Get him one with a squirrel on it.
Mm-hmm.
That squirrel that dang, I forgot that movie name. I'm
Are
sorry.
you talking about Scratch from Ice Age, nigga?
Not Ice Age, the other one. They was in like a backyard.
Oh, Over the Hedge, Hammy.
Yeah, because you said that.
I did.
What had me crying.
I used to say his ass looked like RJ, but act like Hammy. Because RJ was the raccoon, if y'all don't know about Over the Hedge, nigga.
He might look like that chipmunk he brought in that one day.
You mean to tell me that now suddenly you, for your friends, you're getting happy
That
holidays.
look like him.
So lucky to have you in my life.
Fucking,
But my
Santa
other birthday
beard
too,
on.
Grow
the
that
year
beard
before
out,
that,
cuz.
I'm pretty sure you got me a card with an alien on it with a gigantic head and wrote something that like. Saw
Santa,
this
we
card
know
and
you
guys
got
have
a
the same
giant head.
hairline.
We
You
seen
were the
your
bald alien, by the way.
look
What do you
head
mean?
picture.
I can't joke your hairline. Look at that.
That's her fucking
Look at mine.
header on.
Why you
I
not
think
even
Twitter.
Like, this is like somewhere it's blended in there somewhere.
Do you remember when it used to be the M?
The M, oh yeah. Wait, hold on. I didn't ever have like a. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
a
did.
G
You
neck,
had an
cuz.
M.
I had a widow's. So when I was young, I actually did have a widow's peak. I had a little afro with a little widow's peak, and it was embarrassing. And so then when I got older, you know what I'm saying, I started like cutting it and shit, just keep
I would
cutting
have
the
too.
widow's peak off. But then next thing you know, I had daughters, and my hairline just got decimated. That part.
That part.
That part.
Listen, you're not allowed to complain about having daughters too much, buddy, all right? Because you, when you were a parent, you know what you were doing?
When
You
you
were
was a
flirting with my
parent.
teachers. I didn't forget. You were flirting with my nurses. I didn't forget. You were
Whoa,
flirting with my assistant
whoa.
principals. I didn't forget. And you slept with my second grade teacher. I didn't forget. And she was my favorite teacher. It was Miss Mindy. And I didn't know until I went to school.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
I did not sleep with her. I did not sleep with her. Who told you that? She told you that? Your teacher told you that she
No.
slept with me? What? What the fuck is happening?
No, but I
didn't
knew-
sleep with her.
I knew that you guys were friends because of the way that you interacted.
So what does that
Friends.
mean?
Friends.
Friend.
Oh, sorry.
She's a friend.
How did you describe it to me? I forgot. You said, I didn't know that Miss Mindy was like that until I saw the way that she was acting in the club.
Right. Listen, y'all. Hold on. Let me clear the air. Like, yo, I was hanging out with some friends, and I met this chick named Darlene. I didn't know her as Miss Mindy. I met a girl named Darlene.
Her name was Miss Mindy. She was my favorite teacher. She was my substitute teacher for my other teacher that got
Put her
pregnant.
whole name
And
on
she
it.
was the greatest. She was the greatest teacher ever. Go ahead.
No, but I was hanging out with some friends, and she was hanging out with us. And I remember she was just one of those girls that was like real wild, like not on no freaky way. Nothing. She was just real zany. You know what I'm saying? Real animated and stuff like that. And she was fun. She was fun to hang out with. But that was it. I only hung out with her with some other people. And then next thing you know, we were in a store, and I was with Cinna, and we were in Walmart, and we run into her, and she was like, "Oh, it's Miss Mindy and this and that." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Hold on, wait. This is your teacher?" The lady that's like bouncing off the walls and this is super fun and like, yeah, that's all that was. Why would you think that I saw what? That's what you've been thinking about me this whole time?
I don't believe it.
This whole time.
I don't believe it. I'm telling you, I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Father-daughter.
No, I don't believe it. I'm sorry, I don't believe it.
Smashing your
I don't
sister.
believe that. I don't believe that. I'm so sorry. Because
He
you
thought I
should
was
see-
smashing
I'll never forget
your
it. Even though I was a
teachers.
kid, I'll never forget her face.
Somebody
When
said he
you
bounced
came
her
to
for
school
sure.
On a
I seen that
parent-teacher
shit.
day, and he walks into the room, and she goes like this. She like looks up, and she goes, "Oh, Will?" All puzzled and confused. That's what she said. And I go, I'm like a kid. How do you know my dad? Because I'm like, what? And I remember thinking it was so weird the way they interacted.
But nothing happened. And also in my defense, I was not going up to the school. Yo, I'm a good look on the gifted. I was not going up to your school flirting with nobody. It was like I could not come up there and bring you guys anything without them hitting on me. I just wanted to come up there and drop off stuff for my babies. And they're like, hey, no, you can go on back there. You can go.
Oh, so it was just them. Let's talk about it then. Do you remember? No. Let's talk about it. You remember when I got norovirus in school? Because now it's about to get treacherous. You remember when it took you a while to get to school? Because you were out of the city, to be fair, you were working.
Mm-hmm.
So you came pick me up. And remember, we were mad at the school because the school didn't give me a robe. They had me sit in the clothes that I threw up on myself in, and you were mad.
I do.
And in my head, I'm thinking, oh, he's about to be like, yo, this is not cool. Like, y'all should give my daughter something to wear from the lost and found or something. But no.
Don't even say I went up there and flirted.
Are you serious?
Don't even say I went up there and flirted.
He goes, I swear on everything I love, real story. I go, he picks me up and he goes, Britt, you can go in the car. And as I'm walking out, you wouldn't believe it. The head nurse and him are just casually talking it up.
About your
health.
health.
Oh my God. No, you were not talking. No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
Your
So
health.
you were talking about health. You were talking about my health for 30 minutes straight.
Yes.
She didn't even talk to me about my health for 30 minutes straight. She did not talk to you.
I needed advice. I needed
No.
advice on how to
Thank
take
you for the
care
5
of you.
gifted, by the way.
You were sickly. I needed.
She did not even talk to. There was absolutely no, you did not. You know why? Because
Just
at the
being a
time,
good father.
we were also still broke as a joke, and so I remember Grandma called you and said,
Shout out
"Does
to
she?"
the broke days.
And he said, "Does she need to go to the
We were
hospital?"
still
And you said,
broke
"No,
as a
she's
joke.
good. I gave her some medicine.
She
She's
said we were
fine."
still broke
And
as
then
a
what
joke.
happened? I kept throwing up for another day until you said, "Maybe she does need to go to the hospital." And Grandma was mad at you. Remember?
Did you go to the
Is that why
hospital?
you mad
Yes,
your dad
I got the shot in my butt.
I got a shot in my butt.
I went to Grandma took me to patient first. Thank you for the 5.
We got you right.
Don't say we. Do not say we. Don't say we like you figured out from the nurse you needed to take me to the hospital.
We had
That
to
is
try
not a
some, we
we
had to try some
situation.
different remedies. We didn't just want to rush out to the doctor, you know what I'm saying? We had to try some things. And look, now you're here to tell about it. You got funny stories to tell, right? It's funny now. That's how life works. You got to experience some trauma to have comedy later. That's how it works.
That actually is true. I tell people all the time when we were sick, I tell them all the time, I said, man, we used to be sick, and I said, I'm bad now. I'll still be like, you know what? Hey, take some pain meds, suck it up, keep it pushing. I said, I will not go to the hospital, but that's actually really bad.
Now, you know, one of the stories that I told my chat, and, is, the story where I ran away.
The one where you showed up naked as a kid.
And so look, y'all, growing up, right? Like my dad, he used to spank us, and my dad he used to be on the weightlifting team, and he was one of those guys that he ain't just like, like every syllable had a whack to it. Whack, whack, tight, you,
I hated them,
right?
man.
And so next thing you know, in 6th grade, I had got a bad report card, and I just decided like, yo, that's it. I'm not getting spanked no more. Today's the day. And so I got out of school, and instead of going home, I took my books and I threw them down in the sewer, and I just started walking, and I just walked around the city. And I'm talking about like
That's not the
all
same
night.
cut
I was just a
I've
little
seen.
like
God
6th grader just
damn.
walking around the city, right? And then next thing you know, I knew.
Oh, thank you for the 5 for my dad's.
I was walking around all night, and then next thing you know, I circled back to my neighborhood, and there was a construction site where this shopping center was being built. And so I slept on the side of a dirt hill, y'all. A 6th grader. I was a little wee lad. Little tiny thing, and I was sleeping on the side of the
I was
dirt
a
hill.
wee lad.
And then I woke up in the morning, and there were workers working all around me and shit, right? But nobody woke me up. But at that point, I was defeated. I knew I couldn't stay out of
The definition of mind they business. Nigga said I was sleeping next to a dirt pile and niggas was working and did not wake me
You
up.
see this Negro child?
Maybe somebody
He was
knew him.
working around.
Maybe that somebody knew him and was like, oh, I know this little nigga. He live around the shit.
He
Like,
homeless.
he'd be alright.
That's crazy.
That shit is crazy though.
Nigga walk on there just working. Man, I got bills, bro. I don't care about this kid.
Niggas ignored him. It's crazy.
I knew I had to go home and face the music, right? But I didn't want to get a spanking. So I came up with this plan. The house directly across from where I lived, it was empty at the time. And so I snuck over into that backyard, and my plan was to show up and say that I got kidnapped, right? And that I escaped my kidnapper.
Yeah, that's some
But
six
in order to
shit.
do that, I stripped all my clothes off and got butt naked. And next thing you know, like, I came out of the backyard and I start creeping. I'm creeping across the court, and a fucking cop drives by and sees me. And like, he fucking throws it in reverse, comes in there, gets me, takes me to the house. I tell him this crazy story about a kidnapper. Like, he had a big scar on his face. I gave like the most cliche description you possibly could and
Yeah,
shit,
big
right?
scar.
But they took me, driving me around, like trying to, get me to show him where he had taken me. And so we're driving all through the country, right? And finally, they let me know they knew I was lying, right? And so we talked to my parents, but it was a victory because my dad never spanked us again. He never spanked us again. So that was actually a true win for me. But the thing about that story, y'all, is, hindsight's always 20/20, right? And at the time, me getting naked seemed like it.
Right.
Because I put these on my boy, he ran away.
I'm not going to do it again.
These are retired. You'll never hurt anybody again. That's that anime.
That's some cartoon movie.
I just would have got whooped again.
I'd have got whooped. Like, as soon as they drove off, I'd have got whooped.
I got whooped. Told my mom I hate her. She whooped me again right then and there. I said, damn, that didn't work. On the movies, it worked.
I don't think I ever told Pat that shit. I know I said that shit in private.
and they're beating up shit.
Beat up the pillows and shit after you got whooped.
Beating up
shit. I'm running away.
Fired off his shit.
I hate you.
Yeah,
pillowed up. Because you know kids all do some dumb shit.
Hell yeah.
To the pillow. Put your face in and scream in the pillow. Nigga, dumb kid.
Hell
shit.
yeah.
So
they call you, yes.
Right. You okay in there? That's a lot of movement.
Yeah, they should be listening in there. Yeah, I'm good.
Just making sure. Do I have to come back in there?
I'm making sure you good. You good, yeah.
Was really gonna sell it, right? But when I look back at it, me being naked is what fucked up the whole story. Because the idea that I could escape a kidnapper and be butt naked and make it all the way across town without being seen was just crazy. That was just crazy. Like, I could have just showed up with my clothes on and said that I escaped the kidnapper. Like, the getting naked did nothing to help the story.
Okay, but in hindsight, it's good though, because you would have gotten in way more trouble if they launched a real investigation. Oh, way more trouble if they would have launched a real investigation.
Yeah, been looking for somebody dedicating man hours and shit. And then
then you would have really, then you would have really. Wasn't it this house too where you got the one where you ran?
What's this?
Kiki's
Testerton. Yo, good look on the 5 gifted. Thank you.
Wasn't it this house that you ran and tried to escape out the door?
Yeah. Okay. Yes. All right. Look, y'all. So, like I said, you know, my pops was ass whooping and shit, right? So there was one day where he was yelling at me and my brother for something that we got caught doing, and he told us, he's like, "Yo, when y'all get home from school, I'm spanking both of y'all." So,
I'm telling you. I'm not gonna lie, that's the worst feeling. Because even when we used to get in trouble with you, you know when you're walking home, chat, you know the feeling.
Yeah.
And you know, like, you know, I used to walk home from school and I knew I was gonna get in trouble. Like, I knew what time it was, and I would just get that knot in my stomach. Where I'm like, man.
Yeah.
This is about to be a bad day. Like, this is about, and you just get that queasy feeling in your stomach. Oh, you know it's about to be a bad day. If you know, you know. Go ahead, sorry.
Well, he tells us he's gonna spank us when we get home, and instantly, I start crying. I got the waterworks going, right? You know, got a little small, frail thing. And he goes, he hit me with a classic. He's like, you know what? You better stop crying. I'm going to give you something to cry about. Now, when somebody says that to you,
you're
already shook. Right, yeah. So now I'm just like, trying to hold it in and shit, right?
That's the worst.
He got so upset that he was like, you know what? He was like, Dre, you go ahead and go to school. He's like, I'm spanking you now. And so, boom. So my brother leaves. And then now it's just me and him. So he takes me upstairs.
It's in this house, by the way.
It's in this house.
So for people who don't know, so I grew up in this house. He also grew up in this house.
I bought it. Yeah, I took it over from my parents and bought it, whatever. So he takes me upstairs, and we're in the room. I'm sitting on the bed, and I look at him. He's in the closet, like figuring out which belt he's gonna use and shit, right? And so I look at him. I look at the door. Look at him.
There like this.
I look at the door. And I was like, fuck this.
This is my Tuesday belt.
I take off.
Wednesday.
And
running down the stairs.
Chat, when I tell y'all, I felt like an Olympic runner. All the wind was to my back. I flew down the stairs. I hit every turn. Boom, boom, boom. And then I darted right here, and I ran to the front door and shit. And the whole time, I'm thinking he's still up in the closet. I'm thinking he hasn't even realized, right? I run all the way to the front door, and I grabbed the fucking doorknob. You guys, as soon as I grabbed the doorknob, he grabbed my shoulder, and I just shit my pants.
Damn.
It was like at the same exact time. Because I thought he was upstairs. I didn't know. That motherfucker
Not your ass speed.
like,
My man's behind you the whole time.
You know what I think about that's so funny is we have so many stories of like our family like crapping themselves or whatever. So
Oh, you shit yourself for real. It's crazy.
There's the one story. She gonna be mad that I told us this
I don't
line.
even whoop you after
It's
that
when
one.
grandma,
you
when we were in the
whooped
toy
yourself
she had to go to the bathroom.
Yes, I should have been.
And she takes us to a Toys R Us. I
Get in the
don't know.
tub,
You
boy.
might know this story, but you might not. We're in Toys R Us. She had to go to the bathroom so
Hey,
bad.
boss, this-
And she's like,
Hey, go get in the tub. What the hell wrong with you? I ain't even whooping you right now.
No, you got out of whooping for that one, bro. You shitted on yourself.
Heard that? You like?
I might have whooped you when you got out the tub, but as far as right now, you good, bro.
I might.
Shitting on yourself is great.
I've been mad as hell. And then when you was probably showered, I probably would have started laughing like, this nigga real deal shit on this stuff. Like, damn, I scared you
that
like
would have
that.
made me. That would have made me not whoop him.
I scared you like that. You should
I scared the
yourself.
shit out of my child.
I might want to reevaluate something.
Yeah, I gotta
Damn.
reevaluate my life. If I done scared the shit out of my son for real.
Yeah, I just his shoulder stop right now. Boy,
Nigga said as soon as he touched my shoulder, I shitted on myself. Yeah, I might have to reevaluate
Boy,
that.
I
I
know
don't
you
want my
ain't.
child at that point where they can't control their bowels.
Yeah.
I can't even. I might not even whoop you no more.
he said, I know you. Throw them drawers away. Just put them in as soon as you take them off, put them in, get my bag as soon as you take them off.
No, that's
Throw them
fucking
in his
crazy,
bag.
though.
Yeah.
As soon as nigga touch your shoulder, you lose your bowels, nigga. That's crazy.
Get your ass on that toilet finish. Then get in the tub. Make sure you clean up after yourself, because I'm really getting on your ass after that.
Oh, damn, bro.
Toys R Us, she had to go to the bathroom. And she takes us to grandma. Think about too, there's the one story, she gonna be mad that I told us, but it's fine. Is when we were in the Toys R Us, she had to go to the bathroom. And she takes us to a Toys R Us. I don't even know, you might know this story, but you might not. We're in the Toys R Us, and she had to go to the bathroom so bad. And she's like almost crying because she gotta go so bad. She's like in tears.
Right.
She's going to every employee, tell me where the bathroom is, tell me where it is. Oh wait, interlude Nick! Nick! Hi!
Yo, Nick.
Nick, I miss you. I hope you're doing
How
well.
many
That was
did you get?
20.
Yo, Nick,
Thank
my
you.
guy, man. My dude, Nick's my guy. And yo, Nick's
Okay,
my
if you don't
friend in
know,
real
that's,
life.
that's,
Yeah,
my,
that's my guy,
Uncle
man.
Nick right there. I
Yeah.
grew up with him. That's family.
Good
Hi,
looking 20
Nick.
gifted, yo.
But my grandma, she's in the Toys R Us.
Mm-hmm.
We run all the way across the store because they told us the bathroom was on one side. And the guy, we get to the guy, and it's like a counter, like a register.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, oh, ma'am, I'm sorry. Like, they told you wrong. The bathroom's like all the way on the other end.
Ah, no
of it.
way.
And you know, grandma, when she had to go to the bathroom, she has to go.
Mm.
So she literally turns, and I guess we were slowing her down because we were so little. You might not like the story. That she asked the employee to leave us at the counter so that she could sprint.
Oh, yeah. I might have to talk to her about it.
she
truth comes out.
left us at the counter. I remember. Oh, Jasmine will tell you too. She goes, "I'm gonna leave you at the counter," and she sprinted across the bathroom. And apparently, she barely made it. Like I'm talking, barely made it.
Yeah, nah. That shit gets rough because
Yeah, it's bad. Yours in Florida. Remember when you were knocking on hotel rooms? Yeah, we didn't forget. We were in Florida as kids. Let me tell you, we're in Florida as kids. We're at the beach, and we go to the beach with him. It's me and my sister and him. And wasn't it Brandon too, our cousins?
yeah, they were all
And our cousins, okay? And I think it was just you though, as the adult.
yeah.
And we all go to the beach with him, and we're all at a different hotel. We start walking back, and he has to go to the bathroom. And we start walking a little faster, and he's like, uh-oh. We start walking a little faster, it's getting serious. So then he goes, and he starts banging on hotel doors, okay? Random
It was
hotel
desperate
doors.
times, y'all. It was desperate times. Super desperate. It was
I've
a
been there.
necessity.
Did you
few
find
times
someone who
where
let you use
Yeah,
it too?
yeah. Somebody
Damn
let me use the
near
bathroom. It was crazy.
myself.
It was crazy.
Barely
Because
making
listen,
it to the
so we had an
toilet.
incident where I was
He's
with some
knocking on
family
random
and we
doors.
were in Manhattan.
If I had no choice, yes.
I see.
It's either that or you going dookie on yourself, and I think I'm not doing that.
You gonna fuck around Dookie and say, nigga, no. Did you hear me? I gotta use the bathroom. Fuck around walking into the hotel room and see a fucking murder. What?
Well, I'm still gonna sit on this toilet.
I got a doo-doo, bro. I don't even care what's
I
going
don't
on.
care what's going
My
on.
DNA
here.
gonna be in the bathroom too, so I ain't see nothing. You ain't see nothing. You in there taking duty. So what's your name? Alvin.
Steve N.
The abbreviation funny as hell. Steve N.
Oh shit.
We were in Manhattan. Now, Manhattan, they don't like to let people use bathrooms.
Nope.
Apparently, like that's not a thing.
what I
and
heard.
shit. So we're walking, all of a sudden my stomach starts bubbling, and I'm like, oh shit, oh shit.
Is it Manhattan, Florida? I thought we were in Florida.
No, this was in Manhattan.
Oh.
And because they had all them little construction canopy things you walk on.
Oh,
and
yeah,
remember,
yeah.
I kept running from this building to that building to that building to that building to that
Yeah.
building. And no, but that incident did happen in Florida too. That was
Okay, so it did happen in Florida.
Yeah, it was
because
a
I
Florida
remember.
incident,
So there
yes.
was two happened.
Yeah.
There was two because
Yeah.
I remember when we were on the beach and we had to wait on the beach, and I remember looking up and I could see you because you know that they have the outside. You go up the thing and you're running to each door. I remember seeing you on the beach and you were going to each door,
My
knocking on the
stomach
door.
used
So
to be
you had
fragile.
you had a two-peat. Okay.
My stomach used to be pretty fragile.
It used to be.
No, now it's solid as a rock. I eat everything. Snails, like we just did a stream.
That is not true. That is not true.
What? You ate a scorpion with me.
I'm not
I
saying
eat-
that's not true. I'm saying you saying that your stomach is solid or a rock is not true.
Well, a lot of times. Now I'm not. It's not as weak as it used to be. Like put it like this. I don't know if you even know the story. You might know the story. So listen, y'all. I'm gonna take you back. To when I was a little kid. Right. It's in third grade.
Oh wait, think about the 20. Nick. Oh wait, Nick gifted me 22. Thank you, Nick. You don't have to do
Word
that. I miss you. I'm sorry I'm leaving town. Otherwise I would have told my dad to tell you so I could see you. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Uncle Nick, for the 20. I haven't seen you in so long, man. I hope you're doing well. Okay, sorry.
Let me trauma dump.
He said,
real quick.
dude, stop.
Oh no.
Let me trauma dump. So, I was in third grade, y'all, and like right when the school year started, there was an incident where I opened up one of the books, and a bunch of spiders ran everywhere, like little baby spiders, and I screamed. And the teacher, she was like, "What?" And I told her what happened. She came over, she looked, and she was like, "I don't see any spiders." And I remember she made me feel like a liar, right? And she was mean, and it hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings and shit, right? So next thing you know, later on that year, I was sitting in class. And my stomach started bubbling. And guys, I really needed to use the bathroom, but because of the spider incident, I was scared to talk to her. I was scared to ask her. So next thing you know, I sat there, just squeezing my butt, trying to hold it, and it gave way. And I crapped on myself. In school.
How old are you?
I was in third grade.
Oh.
And look, y'all, it wasn't even late in the day. And so I'll never forget all these kids around me are like, oh, ew, somebody stinks. And I'm just going right along with them like, yeah, somebody stinks and this and that. But once again, little kids, we don't think things out. We don't know. We don't.
Yeah, so you're just hiding it because you're like.
Right, I'm just sitting on it. I'm just like a like a hen on an egg and shit. But then next thing you know, school day ends, and we go to walk to the bus.
You said
and I'll
the
never
whole
forget.
way?
There was a girl named Nicole, this light-skinned girl. You can see the trauma, right? I still remember her. And she was like,
You remember it clear as day,
yep. She was like, I know it was you, William. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she's like, you got a big old wet spot on the back of your pants.
In front of everybody?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I mean, it was obvious, yo. It was obvious who did it, because then I had to get on the bus and ride the bus home like that, snake up the whole bus. And then I got home, and my dad was there.
Oh.
My dad was there, right? And so I come through the door, and my
the
dad's
whole
like, yo,
day?
what the hell? What the hell happened? I told him that the teacher wouldn't let me use the bathroom.
And he called the school?
He didn't call the school.
He
went
to
to
the
the
school.
Fucking left. He left. He said, what? What? She won't let me use the bathroom? Hold on, I'll be back. And he left. And I was like, no fucking way.
I'd have stuck to that story. I didn't even
I was gonna
had to
stick
stick
to that story.
one because I keep finna beat the heck out of me if I fold it. Hey, she just gotta take that L.
I promise you she lied. If she say she didn't,
I asked her to go. She
I
said,
asked
"You
her,
don't
she
have
said,
to go."
You can't go. You gotta sit.
I just want to go to the bathroom.
I just
They
had
wouldn't
to
let me
use the
call you.
bathroom, bro.
They came up there fighting.
So why you ain't called me after you shitted on yourself, though?
That's back in the day, though.
Nigga, they had house phones.
They did, but it was. You only call your house to an emergency. Kids can't just go to the office.
Shitting on yourself is an emergency.
It is. I don't know. She wouldn't let me leave the room. She gotta take the L. I'll tell you, she's going to take the L.
You right.
And
you think it's a game? She's taking the whole blame.
Back and tore my ass out the frame, yo.
Did you get a spanking then?
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah.
Nah, you ain't get spanked. You got to
Damn right. That was one of the traumatic ones that led to the runaway later on down the line. Yeah.
I want you to know. Remember when I got norovirus?
Yeah.
The similar thing happened to me though with the teacher. Is the teacher was kind of like a jerk. Like people would like leave and she would think they were leaving to like get away from class because it was in the pods that were outside of the school. So you had to walk into the school to use the bathroom. So she would always think like, oh, if you had to go to the bathroom, you were just trying to like get out of class for a while. And I remember I raised my hand. I told her like, ma'am, I'm feeling really nauseous, like really sick. And I said, can I please go to the bathroom? And she goes, no, you can't go. And I was like, what? And she goes, yeah, you need to wait until we have a break. Like she was dead serious. And I go, okay. And then I try to raise my hand again. And you know when the nausea is building and it gets to a point where like, when you start exhaling, you can feel it coming. Like you're like, oh, I'm fighting it. Gets to the point where I can't like speak because I'm like trying to talk and I can feel myself fighting it. And my friend Kayla, oh my God, bless her heart. She is the nicest girl ever, is sitting in front of me. And I tell Kayla, I got Kayla here, I got Janice here. And I tell Kayla, please, I say, can you please raise your hand and tell her name was Miss Stacy that I need to go to the bathroom. I was just so like, please. She goes to raise her hand. She goes, Miss Stacy, and I'm talking like as she raises her hand, I just vomited all over my desk.
Oh, no way.
It gets on the back of Kayla's hair. Oh my goodness. And poor Kayla, like it was a pretty decent amount of her hair that had my throw up in it. It was bad. Now, mind you, the throw up is still like, they have to clean it. So in the process, they had to clean out every one of the students from the classroom because they can't have the students in the class where there's throw up because it's like one of the pods too. So it just smells like throw up. So they basically move everyone into the gym because of me, and then they put me in the nurses thing. That's the day that you were flirting with a nurse, by the way.
Allegedly.
But yeah, that was that
allegations.
time. That was that time. Isn't that funny? That was and I felt crazy. So bad. And Kayla, she was my friend after that. She was so nice because she knew it was, like, I tried to go to the bathroom and she would not let me out.
The only person she could be mad at is the teacher. She couldn't be mad at you.
No, she was not mad at me.
You could have mad at the teacher. Not throw a ball in her head.
Yeah, but I just was like, I just vomited.
Yeah, I would have had to
That was a great time. That was a great story. But we're going to have to wrap this up because, like my man's, I got to use the bathroom and I've been fighting. I need to hold you. Anyway, like this.
Like, comment, subscribe. Post notification button in the meantime we drop a video. That's Green. I'm Tree. Y'all have a good one. Peace out. Go ahead and hit the button. Go.